They say that all doors are open to a wise droid builder. Let us see. Lift the heavy block and go through the door on the other side. Be sure to check the mission goals. Some new goals have been added. When you complete this mission, you'll achieve the ranking of designer and be rewarded with a Cybot Galactica TB7 high-speed biped unit.
Here we are again. You know what to do.
Yes, indeed I do. This lady's got some nice worked out arms. A little creepy, a little awesome, you know. What does this guy have to say? Same
hi.
thing?
You scared me. For a minute I thought you were an assassin droid.
Yep,
Thanks.
it seems
See you
so.
later.
May the Force be with you, because gravity's against you. Come back if you have any other questions.
You have to admire their willingness to voice act for so many different droids. Because there are, how many? Maybe 5 or 6 different voices. This is just one of them, and of course the Italian one is one of them.
You found a pulley. This should come in handy.
I believe that's a triple pulley. Yep. Good thing we can jump, because we can't even walk up the simple incline. Gets us past a little bit of that bugginess. I have to search around a little more this time. Because I'm not oh, shucks. It's likely that the pulley is... the pulley, but the block is heavier, maybe. Or it's possible that it's,
One oil can is now in your inventory.
that we're just weaker because we happen to be biped now. Look at that. We barely walk up this thing. I'm not sure if that's because of the bug or just because we're too heavy for our legs. I mean, we're not really that heavy, but the game can be a little picky about what parts you're able to use based on
battery now in your inventory.
based on how heavy parts are and how much they slow you down if you use them. Which is a little bit of a downside, I'd say. I mean, it'd be nice if you could build whatever the heck you want, but it limits you a little bit.
I've never seen grass on Tatooine before. The Jawas must have water reservoirs directly below the surface that supply enough moisture to grow grass. I wonder who does their gardening.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, if you notice, this actually is in Torche Station,
Now in your inventory.
which if you remember from the movie, and
oil can is now in your inventory.
in Episode 4, A New Hope, that's where Luke was going to go to pick up some power converters before he got stuck at home fixing up R2-D2 and C-3PO. It was an interesting little bit of continuity. And one of those earlier missions was at Mos Eisley.
One large battery now in your inventory.
Look at our power. Notice how low it is. Generally, the wheeled ones, I think, take up more power. They have the highest energy loss, depending, of course, on what kind of legs it is. Come on.
One large battery now
You can
in
do
your
it. Alright, there we go.
inventory.
Now, what do we have here? 110 kilograms. That's really not that heavy. Consider this is a bot made out of metal. Got high strength on our arms, aeromagnetic, and yes, we do have high power usage. So, essentially, we probably actually use power at about the same speed as a
One oil can is now. You found
as a
a
droid
bullet.
with wheels.
This should come in handy.
It may not actually discriminate in that regard. High might just be high, no matter whether it's legs or wheels. I don't quite remember. So a single pulley at the moment. I'm not even going to bother because I know it's not going to work. Maybe we'll be able to do it with a single or a double pulley, I mean, but I'm not going to risk it. May as well just go ahead and use the triple.
Attached to the heavy block.
If we're running out of power like this, what we need to do is we need to use one of the batteries we
That's a
found.
fine droid, if ever I've seen one.
Just like that. Oh, and we can reduce both arms. I'm just have a preference, I guess, for hitting A for the left arm, but S would be the right arm, like that. does exactly the same thing. At least in this case, because we've got the same kind of hand on both. If we had no hand or a different kind of hand on the other one, then that might act differently.
Hooray! You did it!
Indeed we did. And this one's in the bag. Oh. Let's get on with it.
You completed the training mission. Looks like you were made for this sort of work. Try building a new droid and completing the course again. If you do, you'll earn a higher ranking and you'll add a new droid part to your inventory. You'll make Master Droid Builder before you know it.